Hey YouTubers, it's your old buddy Platt, and I'm continuing to talk about beer styles. The particular one I'm going to talk about today is the Scotch Wee Heavy. Let's go over the numbers real quick. SRM 15 to 30, IBUs 25 to 35, ABV 6.2 to 10% alcohol by volume. This is definitely a big beer. Temperature wise, we're going to serve this beer between 50 and 55 degrees. A lot of people will describe this beer as the Scottish take on the English barley wine. I'm going to put it in more simplified fashion and just say this is a ramped up Scottish ale. This beer color wise goes from reddish brown to very dark. It will pour clear. As far as the alcohol, it goes from anywhere from noticeable to quite warming, especially in the chest. Wee heavies tend to have no real hop aroma or flavor and just a very low hop bitterness. This beer's about the malt. It's malt dominant. Even it comes through in the aroma. You're going to get caramel notes. Malt is the easiest way to put it. Unlike its brother, the Scottish Ale, this beer has plenty of fruity esters, and it kind of comes out in a plum, dried fruit kind of way. This beer, because it is malty, higher ABV or whatever, has a mouth-coating body. Will hit all points of your palate. Carbonation-wise, we're looking at a medium carbonation. And funny enough, with that mouth-coating body, it still only really produces a medium finish, which kind of seems counterintuitive to what you would think. Like its Scottish Ale brother, this beer has several examples out there that are smoked. So if you try a few different wee heavies, don't be surprised if you run into a smoked version, what have you. Food pairing wise, we're going to pair this beer with hearty meats and hearty cheeses, which kind of makes sense because this is a big beer. The particular one we're going to try today is the Founders Brewing Dirty Bastard. Comes at an 8.5% ABV. Interesting note on this beer, they use 7 different varieties of malt, so you know they're packing a lot of malt goodness in there. Let's give her a try. Alright, I get a kind of medium, 3/4 of a finger, kind of medium khaki head. Pours clear. This is I get brown with maybe a copperish hue. Let's give her a nose. Oh wow, yeah, that is, that's malt right there. That is dark malt, dark fruits. I get kind of the date raisin kind of thing. Let's give her a try. Oh boy, whoa! There's a lot of flavor there. Oddly enough, though, it goes quick. That finish is not long. For when you first taste it, you know it's grabbing your tongue, but it goes quicker than I would think. Definitely no hops to really notice there. I get as much dark fruit as I do kind of the malt, even though there's plenty of malt there. To me, it's a darker caramel, darker toffee kind of malt sweetness to it. It hits the front of the tongue, but it's not ridiculous in the sweetness per se. Yeah, like to me the fruity esters kind of stick out on this beer. I get the malt punch at the front of the tongue, but it doesn't linger. And like I said, to me, there's a complexity of almost in the wine kind of way. You know, you'll hear dark fruit, but then you kind of get the leather, and you know, some will say tobacco-y. I kind of get that out of this than necessarily just sheer malt per se, even though there's plenty of malt in there. This is a beer substance. This is not something for your Miller Lite, Bud Light friends to step up to. This is definitely for someone who already drinks bigger beers to kind of go into. Some warming, not over the top, but there's something to it. This is definitely now a beer that you want to you would more enjoy in the winter time kind of thing. It's not necessarily a fall beer. This is something to be savored a little bit, not chugged. Overall, though, I think they did a nice representation of this style, and also too, there's complexity. It's not just simple a malt punch in your mouth. Overall, nice beer. Definitely a nice change of pace. Something you would want to throw in the rotation, maybe. Well, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please subscribe down below. Any questions, comments, or concern, you can leave them in the comment section, or you can always send it to me on the Twitter page. Well, until next time, bottoms up.